While the public anxiously awaits a new album, the heavy progressive iconoclasts Tool embark on a brief run of the East Coast. Centered around festival appearances in New York and Boston, this short tour makes a long-awaited stop at the Petersen Events Center on June 5, 2017. Marking the band's first Pittsburgh appearance in over a decade, a sellout crowd awaits the returning sonic maestros. Hailing from the Bay Area, progressive rock upstarts, a once-and-future band opened the show, reminding of a looser, more traditional rock Yes, or even Fish, without the far-flung excursions and extensive diversions. A once-and-future band acquit themselves well, delivering an up-tempo set with a synth-driven flurry, punctuated with moments of heavy aural gravity. After a heartening 40 minutes, a once-and-future band make way for the band of the night, the musical collective known as Tool. With its undulating bounce, The Grudge begins our night of aural exploration. Surging under the skin, this slow-burning sonic pulsar draws the crowd in, while the deliberately building parabole leads to parabola, weaving an intricate web of musical mastery. Understated rhythmic drive, lurking interstices of seething delicacy, an epic journey when coupled with the band's layered and multidimensional visual With its undulating bounce, The Grudge begins our night of aural exploration. Surging under the skin, this slow-burning sonic pulsar draws the crowd in, while the deliberately building parabole leads to parabola, weaving an intricate web of musical mastery. Understated rhythmic drive, lurking interstices of seething delicacy, an epic journey when coupled with the band's layered and multidimensional visual presentation. Justin Chancellor begins our next excursion into the heavy prog hinterlands, as the entrancing bass opening of Schism throbs from the stage. With the band joining in, Schism's hypnotic churn envelops the crowd with its gentle tidal washes until this slightly extended version's waning moments roil like a waves on the beach in the face of an oncoming storm. After Maynard takes the piss out of gotcha news and tabloid fodder, Opiate rears its 25-year-old head, featuring a psychedelic extended middle section and another monologue from the man, the myth, the Maynard. The song closes with vigor as the outro gets an extended treatment as well. With strident propulsion, Anima seethes with barely controlled rage. Mundane introspection and hopeless realization, Anima's bleak reality finds catharsis in the song's triumphant pleas for resolution, until, like a crashing wave, the song's final moments drive to its forceful and chaotic ending. While over 4,000 days have passed since Tool's last studio album, 2006's 10,000 Days, a new song has found its way into the band's repertoire. While over 4,000 days have passed since Tool's last studio album, 2006's 10,000 Days, a new song has found its way into the band's repertoire. Descending begins with a restrained build, Adam Jones's guitar and Justin Chancellor's bass echoing off of one another, while Danny Carey's subtly drives the rhythm forward. With its short duration, Descending slowly builds only to reach an abrupt conclusion. However, 10,000 Days' Zombie immediately begins to a roaring cheer of approval. Impassioned vocals from Maynard, dominant, elegant bass work from Mr. Chancellor, and Danny Carey's steady rhythmic hand all intertwine in an amazing display of songcraft. The visage and the voice of the ultimate mindfucker, Timothy Leary. The visage and the voice of the ultimate mindfucker, Timothy Leary, heralds the disjointed assemblage that opens Third Eye. The song builds and gains form until Maynard's voice briefly brings order to the chaos, as Third Eye vacillates between delicate concern and wanton musical disassemblage. Bringing the first set to a close, 46 and 2 slowly rises from the ashes of Third Eye. Building power and strength, 46 and 2 finds the crowd singing along as the band deftly delivers a forceful and self-assured performance of this seminal track. After a brief intermission, Danny Carey is the first to take the stage, beginning his drum solo. A simmering exercise in restraint, A consistent rhythmic pulse emanates from Mr. Carey's drums, delivering a subtle performance rife with grace and constancy. Beginning with an atmospheric introduction, Vicarious emerges from the ambient swells with its gentle bell-like presentation. Digging deep, the song kicks into full swing with an excavator's skill. A sullen vibrancy carries the song as Maynard's vocals drift with and through the music. Unearthing another opiate gem, Sweat immediately lurches from the speakers. A pounding urgency underlies this song as the band barrels headfirst into the grinding charge that punctuates the latter half. Buzzing with electricity, Ions serves as introduction to Anima leadoff track Stinkfist. Taking liberties with the rhythm, Adam Jones interjects a brief reggae stank to the guitar early on, while the dynamic duo of Justin Chancellor and Danny Carey drive the song one forceful beat at a time. An extended section presages Maynard's final lyrical declarations and the show's conclusion. Weaving an epic sonic tapestry of textural and rhythmic sophistication, the heralded masters of modern heavy progressive music, Tool, made a triumphant return to Pittsburgh on June 5, 2017. Quickly selling out, the Petersen Event Center, packed to the rafters, played host to a powerful performance. With the exception of Undertow, every album gets a fair representation, even debut EP Opiate, offering up its title track Opiate as well as Sweat. The Grudge, Stinkfist, Parabola, Third Eye, 46 and 2, even a new song, Descending, are among the nearly 2 hours of subtly shifting musical indulgence on offer. While the world still awaits a new Tool studio album, a visit to the city of Pittsburgh can be crossed off the band's to-do list. An ever-beguiling band, Tool deliver an outstanding synthesis of delicate refinement, explosive bombast, and a visually sumptuous display.